Okay, ladies, best of luck, and we'll get a chat with you at the end.
Okay, all right, Donna. $60.
$45.
Both ladies starting well here. Welcome back, everybody, to YouTube McAvoy Darts.
140.
Is this the evening session we would call this one? We've got Rhian O'Sullivan against Anastasia Dobromyslova. Both recognised ladies on the circuit. I know Ben Brown, who's
81.
has been a Welsh international, a big fan of Rhian's. He's captain of the county team. Fine dart thrower. And Anastasia, of course, names precedes her.
41.
Should be well supported at home by Tony. Just remember,
140.
folks, you can help us out by sharing the links. If you hit the share button and share it on your Facebook page, people will be able to see the Just Giving link as well. Raise as much money as possible
140.
for the charities today. Some heavy scoring early on here from both players.
60.
What a day of darts it's been so far. It's been incredible.
Oh, 65.
Yes.
As we're headed into this session.
Game shot.
Game shot and done. As we headed into this session, of course, it was 4-2 to Team Savage. Or Savage, if you wanted to be a little more continental about it. Most continental thing I've had in the past while has been a croissant.
100.
Good darts again. Start these legs early.
100.
Anastasia and Rhian are both equally as talented.
60.
Always going to be a tight game. As the evening sessions start drawing into the later games, I'm sure the banter between the teams is going to get more and more riled up.
43.
Colin Savage says there's nothing continental about drum and S. Very good, Colin. We'll give you that one.
140.
Good darts. There's even less continental about the Camler Road, I can tell you.
Out. 100.
This is superb darts here. Really, really high level darts.
Yeah, in 2.
Yeah, and 56 out it goes. And it goes one each. Cracking leg there. Both these ladies have been
60.
somewhat subdued at the start of this. When you know that you can tell they're taking it seriously. You can tell they want to represent their teams, do well.
81.
Both Dave Browns will be watching
100.
on with beady eyes here, seeing the outcome of this one. Dave and David.
$100.
It really is dart for dart here. Very little between both throwers.
60.
85.
And what a fantastic day of darts we've had. And all in the name of charity. Darts and
100.
charity are the winners here. Anastasia's going to try and answer that.
41.
Just goes away. Is there now a gap in the market?
133.
That's a great visit from Rhian.
$94.
Anastasia lined herself up a 2-dart finish, but Rhian in for the kill. Ooh,
32.
unlucky. Unlucky.
Second one in. 40.
Okay.
First one might have went high.
I'm shot into.
And there it is. Rhian moves into the lead. It's an engrossing game this so far.
45.
Yeah, and of course, Rhian is no stranger to Newry. She was here playing in the Celtic
60.
Challenge a few years ago.
She was indeed. She actually won her game on stage. So I was saying we spent a bit of time commentating with Ben Brown, who was also representing Wales, and
Ah, good old Ben.
it was
100.
an education on how you try to stop someone swearing on a stream.
Oh yes, I can remember that. Okay.
Let's say he was a little
100.
excited, enthusiastic.
Well, we'll say his language was a wee bit fruity at times.
He could certainly colourful, yeah, indeed.
A mixture of alcohol and forgetting what the environment that he was in, I think. But a nice
think-
lad. One of the nicest lads you'll meet.
I think Ben was just being Ben.
81.
He's actually quite a good caller. I think he does a lot of calling as well.
He does indeed, yeah. He does indeed. And like I said, he's played in the same county team as Rhian.
100.
41. Right.
Colin says a cracking game so far.
100.
He's absolutely right. Both these players are scoring very, very heavily.
Both these ladies are exceptional. Exceptional dart throwers.
40.
Okay. 39.
I don't know if 39 was enough there.
And that wire, she wired that one.
It's gone too high. It's
And
gone
too
too
low.
low.
Let's go.
Oh, I feel like I was playing The Price is Right there.
Higher, lower.
Yeah. And
Yes, what a finish. What a finish.
Rhian.
Ah,
I know, very much so.
well, if you present the opportunity, you expect to get it stolen.
$100.
Great to hear that bit of camaraderie between
Brilliant.
the players as well. Competitive as it is.
And very honest, you stole it on me.
Yep, very honest.
You stole it on me. Not like on well done or fair play. You stole it on me.
Yeah. That's a winner's attitude.
Of course it is. And a serial winner.
See what you
100.
There's literally nothing to come between these two ladies here. Not even a Rizla paper.
Not even the cigarette paper.
60.
Was that a wee slip from Anastasia?
60.
No, Welsh is She hasn't done any harm.
100.
And 100 that you steady
100.
that you expect of
Just
Anastasia, but it's
ton, 60, ton,
It's
ton,
answered.
ton, 60. I mean, it literally is dart for dart here. Like, it's incredible watch.
85.
that's unlucky. He leaves herself on a finish.
4-1 to go. There's the one.
41.
And the 41 cleaned up. Ton left.
She's hit plenty of tons in this leg. So
Well, we've seen 156 go already today. Oh,
is it on again?
start.
Oh, just under.
Just below, just below.
81.
Do you know what?
Yes.
We're getting spoilt on this stream,
Aren't we?
Oh, Sarah West.
60.
Great game, ladies. Speeds watching Ant and Dag. And Ant and Dag's a firm favourite with the ladies.
Family favourite around
18 for
today.
tops.
83.
Oh, saber darts. And she needed it just when she needed it because Rhian was coming in with a 40 just to finish up that game.
Superb finish. Superb finish. Keeps her alive.
55.
Rhian back in the trebles again.
She could fill that.
180.
Yes.
Yes.
What a start.
That's the Welsh version of a 180.
Yes. Our friend Tracy Davis.
She's backing it up. She's backing it up.
George Rhian, come in.
180.
Oh, super darts. Brilliant.
Back-
Done to you.
Back to back. well done to you. Love it. I love it.
I hope you folks at home are glued to this the same way as we are.
Back to back 180s.
Come on, Rhian.
Well, she's staying up there, so the first one didn't go in.
It was close.
She'll
It was
take
close.
it. I'll take it. 180, 180, 60. I'll take it all day long.
She's coming in on an 81. To bring one back for
Against the
Team
darts,
Stefano.
too. Against the
21.
darts.
Uh, 25. No, 35.
I
I
was
was
thinking
just-
that, yes. She actually had me dating myself there.
Change that.
After me. 45.
Now, 56
Okay.
to go.
Yeah.
46 to go, should I say?
I think it's yeah.
It was 35, wasn't it, that she scored?
Right?
It was hard to see.
Press it 25.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
that's it, move now.
Is that right?
Yeah, she's
46
the
is-
score now, yeah.
46 is in.
6 and tops, 10, 16s, or 10s and 18s. 10s and 18s it is.
Yeah, into.
There it
And
is.
what a finish.
What a game.
Absolutely superb.
Good answer. Well played.
What a game.
Thank you very much.
Well played, ladies.
Unbelievable game, Rhian. You were some incredible legs there. There was literally nothing between you for the majority of the game. That last leg, Rhian, you really just you kicked off in tremendous fashion. I think everybody was on tenterhooks. Once they seen the back-to-back 180s, they were
Wouldn't it be
licking
nice?
they were licking their lips even at the thought of it. And
Gosh.
even your first start on it was so close, but. Anastasia, you didn't do a whole lot wrong there, but Rhian was really on form with the treble.
Seriously? Have you seen my double?
She did steal a leg, and you were
Yes.
very firm in letting everyone know that you stole a leg on you. So it was, but no, look, absolutely brilliant game, guys. For the neutral watching at home, everybody really enjoyed it. Fantastic darts for both players, and look for two great causes. So well done.
Thank you so much, Anna.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye.
All right, guys. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Well, there we are. It was an incredible game, Mark. You know, let's be honest. I think that last leg really kicked off for Anastasia.
I mean, like overall, when that nine darter was on, I was literally praying to the gods, praying to the gods. It was incredible.
You and me both.
It was incredible.
Two absolutely superb games right throughout. There were score for score, and you know, like at the end of it, 4-2 doesn't actually, you know. You could have watched that again and again and more legs on.
As an advert for UKDA and as an advert for Ladies Darts, well,
doesn't get any better.
What more can be said?
Yeah, it doesn't get much better.
No.
Okay, folks, we're going to go now because we're running a wee shit late now because we took that wee bit of a break. But we'll try and make the time up. We'll be back with you as soon as possible, and it won't be that long.
I'm up. As before.
Okay, lads, best of luck, and we'll see you at the end of it. Okay, good luck.
Okay, thank you. All the best, Andy.
All the best, Richie.
Well, we're back again, Mark, and here we go.
Just barely got a chance to catch our breath after that last game.
What a game it was.
Super darts. Super darts.
140.
Richie kicking off in style. Kicking off this one how we ended the last.
And we have
140.
yeah,
Brilliant.
what a follow-up. What a follow-up.
Brilliant darts.
In again.
Good to see these players fainting their feet early.
Super. Absolutely super. Yeah, they're seem to be settling down brave and quickly now. Maybe the few beers or the few tins or whatever is starting to kick in.
85.
Lads have been on from 9:30 this morning, trying to relax. Go on the owl. There's plenty of support for the owl.
140.
Oh, what darts. Super. That's Richie Howson, 55 from Rhiannon and Essex. Throws with a 25 gram
45.
Gary Anderson unicorn dart.
Man after my own heart.
Andy Alker, 26 from Buckley in Wales. Plays his county darts with Clwyd.
57.
And throws, and I'm just going to make a wee reference to this, he throws with a Featherlight 15 gram. Now, when I seen that coming through on the information, I thought he was...
89.
I didn't realise that there was actually a dart called Featherlight. But I do now.
Well, I would say the only thing you can say about throwing that light of a dart, you're a hell of a player, because the accuracy has to be perfect with that type of a dart.
Aye, but
Look at this.
Steve Bunton throws with a dart.
Look at this.
Similar.
Is that not in?
No, I think
90.
it's just out. Yeah,
Good
it was
Lord,
just-
it looked in.
It was just out.
Good
Just
Lord.
out.
The excitement.
Yeah, what's 2 darts?
That's in.
Super finish. Richie Howson made his county debut in 2010. He's made 40 appearances with 26 wins. Highest average is 34.95.
Nice.
Excellent.
180.
What a start here again to this leg. We're not even getting the statistics out, and these boys are just rattling the scores in.
Yeah, it's just pinging trebles for the crack. Good to see Kevin back on. Loving the darts. Sure he was watching last night too.
He was, he was indeed. And he made his debut in
78.
2016. He's not that long at it. He's had 17 wins, or 17 appearances, 13 wins, and a highest average of 29.04.
135.
Great
These
darts.
boys are just absolutely just knocking them in at this moment.
Look at this. This is another 180 on the cards.
180.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful darts.
I know we said that we were going to make some time back, but I didn't think we'd be making it back this quickly.
Oh, definitely not.
This is incredible stuff. They're tight games too. That's the best of it.
In 3.
Yeah, great.
Done and dusted with a 63 check.
They're not waiting about these boys.
No. There's a lot on the line. There's a lot on the line here. What is the overall current score, please? It's on the screen. It's currently 4-3 to Team Savage. You look up at the very top of the screen. Beside the names, you'll see the overall score. There's another 180, just for the crack.
They're flinging them in.
I've
Flinging them in.
seen more 180s
60.
in the past 10 minutes than I've thrown in about 3 years.
Well, that's not hard.
How dare you, sir?
60.
Oh. 82.
Good recovery.
Great last
Good
start.
recovery
Yeah,
after a wee
absolutely.
second dart.
Like the averages that are coming out here from. I know it's early. Don't get me wrong. I know we've only thrown a couple of legs, but both men in the high 90s here.
100.
It's pretty impressive, Mark.
Andy with a force 9 of 106 with a 99 average, and Richie with 112 force 9 with an 85 average. This is just absolutely amazing.
93.
Yeah. And I
Just
know
goes to show- it
it's
just-
early days, but you know,
It
it's
ju-
the level they're throwing up.
It just goes to show you don't need to go to the PDC to see an excellent level,
59.
an
Absolutely
excellent
not.
standard.
No, certainly not.
Grassroots starts at its finest.
Yeah, 3
Yeah, a super finish. 110, 20, treble 18, double 18. Absolutely wonderful.
No prisoners being taken.
Definitely not.
Darts fans saying, "Go Team Savage."
45.
Team Savage are saying the same thing. Some of the games we still have left to play. We've got Daz, Layden and Carl Hamilton coming up. Donna, Gleed and Laura Turner. That should be a cracker. Dave Wawrzewski and Paul Marsh. And then Conan, Whitehead and Dafydd Edwards closing the show.
85.
So a packed card this evening.
Well, we've all seen. We know that name, Conan Whitehead. Had a bit of a spell in the PDC.
60.
Again, the players continue to impress here, continue to find trebles at rapid pace.
Was it not 180?
140.
Or just below it. It wasn't far off it.
You could have called it. You could have called it a 180.
59.
This game means a lot. Richie's team, Stefano. We know 3 in the ball. We know.
Any Baileys from Cavan to Vaney? Well, not yet.
Oh, 96.
Any Baileys? It's a bit early for Baileys, Kevin.
Oh, it's never early for Baileys.
Baileys is like my favourite chocolate after 8.
42.
Darts fan, you're right. County games do produce a world class standard.
There's no doubt about it. Well, aren't these guys showing it?
Well, they're just the
It's
best.
been shown all day.
They're just the best advert
95.
for this.
Mm-hmm.
Andy coming in on 40 to level the match up. 2-all.
Wow, what a guide.
Right on the wire. On
Another
the
guide.
wire.
Oh, 20.
Oh, it's
oh
dropped,
no.
it's dropped below for him. It's dropped below. But he is another 3 at least.
Yeah, you might only get those 3 though with that.
Yep.
That's inside.
Well inside.
In 2.
That's
And
in 2.
He's made up for it.
Done and dusted. Moving on to the next one. We go 2 each. It's going on throw, Mark.
It is. Yep, it's following through.
It's going on throw.
Don't forget, folks, to click on the link for the Just Giving page. 2 worthy charities. Super darts.
It's
Super
another
darts.
180. I'm losing count at this stage, Mark.
Yes, indeed.
140.
140, 4 180s, maybe 6 140s at this stage. It's countless. And goodness knows many ton pluses. I mean, it's.
The standard.
We've only played 4 legs.
This is one of them games you could happily go 5-4.
It's one of those games I could happily sit here and shut up and just watch because it's incredible darts.
Oh, 100.
Don't forget, guys, if you're on and you're not subscribed to McAvoy Darts yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Get yourself notified of all the live darts at grassroots level that McAvoy Darts produces through lockdown and outside of
43.
lockdown.
And hit the bell so that you'll get a notification.
59.
A big score required here from Andy.
Needs to be putting pressure on this 82.
He's found one treble, I think.
100.
Yeah, it's okay. Definitely needed one treble at least there.
Yeah, well, he's within touching distance in case.
But the way Richie's been finishing, though, it's hard to see him missing, to be fair.
Yeah, 3 darts.
His finishing's been impeccable.
Oh, it's just been...
Impeccable.
Wow. So overly impressive. Good man, Dave.
140.
Back on with your own name. Not hiding behind an alias anymore.
Oh,
Yes, Dave's...
was that what Dave was at?
Dave's come out and showed the world his true self.
Ah,
Great stuff. Good to have you on, Dave.
especially these days with so many coming out.
77.
140 followed by 77.
He's
Again on
switch it.
through. Couldn't switch it, yeah. Dave's been sharing the scores live
Oh, fair
for
play
us
to him.
also all around.
Fair play.
96.
So we appreciate that, Dave. And sharing the links, no doubt. Doing his Facebook updates.
60.
All important visit coming up now. That's a travel.
And a big thank you also to the main sponsors
58.
today, El Style and Darts Corner.
I'm 40.
Brilliant visit again.
And also to all the partners of the UKDA.
This is on, Mark.
105.
Oh, unlucky. Very, very unlucky.
101. I was going to say if that treble goes,
60.
£815 donated so far.
Okay, people, let's see if we can give this a wee push and get that up to 1,000. It would be an absolutely magnificent day if we can get that to
In
1,000.
Done in 3. And it continues on through here, Mark.
Yeah, they're matching each other leg for leg. You couldn't pick a winner here at the moment.
Too true.
This could get down to just somebody having one bad leg.
Yeah, it just seems to be on their own throw. The two guys are dynamite, you know.
40.
Oh,
And it's taken
absolutely.
something-
What a start! What a
It's
start!
taking something extra special to break a throw in that region, you know. Like at the minute, you're probably talking 12 dart legs. The only thing that's going to break through.
Yeah. Yep.
95.
$81.
Good switch.
$60.
It looks good.
86. 84, sorry.
84. Yeah, I recovered well with that second dart. Switched well.
Looks like it's drifted into a treble 5 that first dart.
It's drifted, I
What's
think.
that?
Yeah.
55.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it did. It drifted in. The entertainment here all day has been absolutely first class.
45.
We have the luxury, Mark, of I suppose seeing this real time and
Yeah.
being part of the game, which you know I appreciate for the
57.
watcher at home is equally as enjoyable, but it just gives you great pride in doing what we're doing, being able to see the quality that's on show.
Definitely.
Go 24.
Oh,
Dave, just reminding everybody that once donation is made, that everybody goes in to the draw for the new Samurai
89.
2 board.
127 left after uncharacteristic 24 from Richie. Bullseye.
Yeah, 3 darts.
Oh, what a finish. Absolutely wonderful. 127, 20 treble, 19 bull. What a way to hit.
Well, why not? Why not? Considering these guys are doing so much on their own throw, why not do that?
140.
And yet again, Richie's finishing just sublime.
Top drawer.
And then
Top drawer.
again, Andy on his own throw, kicking off with 140s.
60.
Still touching 90 averages for both players. 80, well, more or less 90 for Richie and 88 for Andy. I mean, the standard hasn't dropped any without.
Very little.
45.
Very little. It just seems it's that sort of a game that each player is just consolidating their
Position.
leg.
96.
Well, listen, you know, when that happens, you get to a point where there's a deciding leg,
Yeah.
and if nerves come in, and if they don't, they don't, and it just goes with throw, and that's
Yeah.
it.
140.
But 140, that'll ask a question now. That will ask a
He's
question.
He's put his foot in the door there.
There's a treble in there, though.
85.
Big score here from Richie. Could put a bit of pressure on.
As you say, consolidating the position has been...
60.
It's unfortunate there. 135 left.
Still leaves an outshot for Richie, which is similar enough to the outshot that Andy's going for. So comes down to the finishing now in this leg.
Oh, he went for the bull first and has missed it.
29. 44.
Now, has he opened the door? Well, 141's on the board.
81. He needs it. He needs 3 19s. Or, well, 3 15s, but he's missed it.
So 3 10s. Did he hit 3 10s?
I think it was 3
109.
10s. Yep, he had 3 10s. Very unfortunate there. Tops.
In 3.
Oh,
Ah,
flying by the seat of their pants.
we're going to the last leg here, and then we expected this to happen.
Oh, it's incredible. It's incredible.
Whoever blinks in this one.
That's it, yeah.
All the best, Andy.
All the best, mate. All the best.
All the best, lads, because it has been an absolutely superb match.
Yeah, I think you're probably going to hear less of me in this leg than you've heard most of the day. I'm engrossed. I'm sure everybody watching is too.
Steady, good, steady, solid start.
Back in trebles again.
125.
Oh,
Well, that's a great way to answer the ton start. So, they're
back comes.
these guys are just.
Back comes Richie.
140.
Oh, what a replay! What a replay! He's just put the ball back into
I think
Andy's court.
I think I might retire.
And he's not taking this laying down.
That's fantastic.
Nothing in it. It's like my house here. Nothing in it.
That's
Looks
two.
like 2.
140.
Ah, super darts.
Ton.
Absolutely super.
Ton 140, 140. And still, Andy, if he can find a treble, which I think he has,
Yeah.
still Andy has a sniff of this leg.
140.
And he's answered with a 140.
fantastic.
Absolutely brilliant. 121. It could come down to this. One left. Bullseye.
Yeah, 3 darts.
Oh, what a finish!
Well played, pal. Well played, mate.
Absolutely superb.
What a game of
You're not
darts.
going to
Yeah,
get
it's
any
great
better
game,
than that,
pal.
folks.
What a game of darts.
Yeah, also well played there, pal. Really well played. Couldn't really do much about it. Probably you're solid as a dart on your throw, mate. Absolutely solid. It's so difficult.
Incredible darts.
It was just all with a throw, didn't it? That's the thing.
Yeah, you
Exactly.
didn't miss anything at all, mate.
No, brilliant darts from both of you guys. On your throw, you were equal throughout that whole game. Like, you both averaged I think what Richie, you averaged 93, Andy, you averaged 88, hitting 89. There was really nothing in it between you the whole game. Richie, your finishing was, especially your combination finishing was, yeah,
Brilliant.
just incredible. You know,
Absolutely superb. It's you sort of. I had the half chances. As soon as I thought I got half chance of this, I'll set it up. 1-2-7. I'm like, oh, don't do this.
He was
I'm like, don't do this.
He was dangling a hook in front of you for some of those big finishes, I think. But listen, guys, what a game of darts, and a brilliant advert for UKDA darts. And again,
it's an absolute pleasure to be picked for them. As I said, it's charities are the main thing, and it's nice to sort of just get a game under the belt for the UKDA. What they're doing for us is top notch. So if I can help out in any way, which hopefully I have today, you know, it's the main thing for me is that they put enough into the game. They're going to put all they can. So as a player and as someone who loves county, we just got to put what we can back to them. And today is a part of that. And hopefully charities throughout the years, hopefully they make this it's something that can happen quite often, and then charities can benefit as well as us.
Absolutely.
Okay, lads, thanks very much, and it has been an absolute pleasure. And what a game, and lads, brilliant. And thank you very much for joining us.
Cheers, lads. Thanks very much. Take care.
Guys.
It's been an absolute
Bye.
pleasure and an absolute privilege.
Cheers. Wow. That's it. Time to draw a breath there, Mark, I think. But I
suppose it was.
What a game.
Well,
What a game. There's just no way actually to describe it. Just absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
2 first-class finishes, a 1-2-1 and a 1-2-7.
Sometimes you don't have the superlatives to cover.
You can't. No, you don't. It's just we were sitting here and we did say all along that it would take something maybe special in the last leg to win this.
Yeah, it was going to take something. It was going to take something like, as I said.
And both players in that, let's be honest, Andy did not do a thing wrong in that last leg.
Absolutely not. He put in what could only be described as an absolutely epic performance.
Let's be honest. That would have taken to beat that game. It would have been a 9th order.
Oh, it was fan dabby dozy. The big thing for me is we've got 4 games left, and the score overall is now 4-4. So, Team Savage, who kicked off and led early, they've been clawed back, Mark. They've been clawed back. We're now at all evens, and we've got 4 games to go, guys. So we're going to go and get on to the next game as soon as possible. Please do stay with us on YouTube, and don't forget to click that Just Giving link and drop in whatever you can. We want to try and push that up to £1,000.
Please,
that's the
folks.
target. So let's keep going.
Give it a good rattle, folks. Do what you can. We know things aren't quite as easy for everybody, but do what you can. Thank you. We'll see you back shortly.
Without acting alone, cat me long slow, cat me long slow. You without have no soul.
Oh, yeah. All right, pal. Right, just keep forward. Is that all right?
Without having alone. Without having no soul.
Hey, mate. All right, yeah. You can't say Cal. 10:04.
Okay, lads, that you's ready to go. Best of luck, and we'll get a wee chat with you at the end.
Thank you. Right, best of luck, John.
Oh, best man.
You too, man.
So here we go. This ought to be another good one. Daz, Layden and Carl
Next
Hamilton.
one.
Well, I had Daz on a stream there playing actually Pete.
Pete Allen, yeah.
In the men's Premier League, and it was an absolutely scintillating match. Pete came out the winner in that game, but Daz just faded in the last couple of legs. But it was an absolutely enthralling match the whole way through.
Colin Savage is stirring it up there. All to play for now, he says.
80 floor. 80 floor.
80 floor. Get to see it bounce out.
92.
You would hope if you're on next, yeah?
Yep.
If you're coming on next, like Laura Turner and Donna Gleed are coming on next, you'd hope that you wouldn't be watching what's going on before you, because every year it's got better and better as the day's going on.
Absolutely superb.
140.
Well, whatever Johnny Stefano done at the break, it's certainly woken. It's back to 4-all.
Yeah, Johnny.
It looked like Team Savage was going to run away with it.
Johnny's team talks are legendary at this point.
I think maybe it was a wee bit of praying.
Blind faith in his players. Didn't need to say anything to them.
Oh, dear.
Knew they'd come good.
Oh, dear. 9. 34.
140, oh dear, oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear. It really is an enjoyable watch here with these guys. Cards down around those.
The entertainment all day has been absolutely superb.
Sure.
92.
Yeah, 1.
Yeah, good down, man.
Kevin Devaney there. Just a big shout out to him for making a donation as the General Secretary of the Irish National Darts Organisation. Made a generous donation there. Kevin, that's very well appreciated, and thanks very much for doing so.
Thanks very much, Kevin. We covered a challenge match for Kevin last night against the Midwest Cork lads. Entertaining game.
Absolutely. I think coming up soon you have another one for Galway.
Yeah, next week we do the Galway knockout.
That should be another cracker.
That'll be the culmination of their Premier League. It's their finals night.
Yeah.
It's a straight knockout competition. We're again, McAvoy Darts will be doing that. So don't be afraid to tune in, folks.
Always enjoy working alongside Kevin and the guys. Great bunch of lads to work with.
Totally darts orientated.
And organisers of the Killarney Darts Festival, which is one of the best globally for grassroots level darts.
Super darts.
When you see that one advertised, folks, if it's going ahead this year, and we all pray that it will, make sure you get it booked because it's a phenomenal event. Down at the Glen Eagles there, I mean, no better venue for it, Mark.
I think I could be wrong, but I don't think I'll not be far wrong. But I think it could even be the last major open on the WDF calendar.
Points galore.
So yeah, it'll be one of them stages where it'll be the last. It may be the last chance for somebody to qualify for Masters or the World Championship.
Mm-hmm.
96.
$88.
That's going for the ball there just to try and take a wee bit off it.
I would say Kevin spent more hours on YouTube since lockdown than he ever did watching darts.
Do you know what? No, but he's very busy. Kevin's actually a teacher himself. He's been doing a lot of online teaching, so he's been very busy himself.
Oh, yes.
Shout out to Caroline Breen, Ireland legend from Andrew Culling. Fair play, Andrew. I'm sure Caroline's happy with that. That's a good double there from Carl to go
super.
one each.
That's 1-all. Levels it up. No quarter being given in this match.
100.
Again, it's the treble hitting has been impeccable throughout the day.
Super.
And top quality darts.
And
58.
two current Yorkshire players playing each other. Although Daz is originally
180.
from Nottingham.
I wonder if he's a Forest fan.
Oh, without a doubt.
The Clough days, huh?
Oh, without a doubt.
Like my own
96.
father.
I offered him a Land of a Leeds United jersey over the for tonight's
No, he
show,
probably, he probably wouldn't have wanted that.
It
Mark.
was rebuffed.
Yeah, I would say so.
43.
Dawes 47 from works up in Nottinghamshire. Plays his county
137.
darts for Yorkshire now. He throws with a 180 Revenge R2 22 gram.
That 137 there from Daz was very, very well timed. And again, leaves him with an outshot here. It's unlucky, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's millimeters. He's millimeters away there.
I watched Dawes a few weeks. Well, I streamed Dawes a few weeks ago, and he was absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah. He's hot to trot when he can get going. Look at this.
Oh, that's unlucky.
71.
What an effort! What an effort!
One of the most impressive things here is the counting. Like these guys, the counting.
No.
It's like,
52 score.
well, it puts me to shame. I know that, but I mean, it's so quick, so fast, fleet of foot.
They do say that
16.
it does.
Helps the rhythm.
Yeah,
You can
but
count quickly.
it does actually suit a fast counter.
Of course, it's bound to.
Oh, he's wired that one. And he's wired another one.
No score.
3 on the line. I'm enjoying the old purple and green vibe that's going on there with Daz's setup and his darts. Adding a bit of flair to proceedings.
Start, and
Look at that,
was one
32.
taken against the throw, I think, was it? Yes.
That's
Against the throw.
32 back to back.
Carl Hamilton, 33 from Darlingham in County Durham. Plays his darts for Yorkshire A. Yorkshire A has been one of the outstanding counties in the OBACC. It has produced its share of world champions. John Boy Walton.
41.
John Boy, no stranger to Newry either. He's come over numerous occasions for the Northern Ireland Open.
Scott
99.
Waits, another.
Scotty too, hottie. Look at this from Daz.
180.
Ah, fantastic.
The darts that I expect of Daz Layden. Carl throws a target. Does a
83.
prototype he throws with.
Oh,
24 grams, but I think it was him that got a new set yesterday, so they may not be just not a prototype anymore.
90.
well, I wonder if they're broken in.
I think he got a new set yesterday, so I think the prototype is just to see what
180.
changes they were going to make to it. I think they're probably
What a
permanent.
fantastic visit to leave 43 from Carl.
Absolutely super.
I mean,
Super.
Only 80s a piece in this leg.
57.
43 going in. And Carl, he's looking to.
16's route.
Well, he's barely missed it, hasn't he? He's hit it in the last two legs.
Yeah,
And
I
he's now hit it in the last
I
3.
think that's why. I think that's probably why.
That's a hat trick. A hat trick of 32s and puts him into a 3-1 lead. Daz has an uphill battle now.
And to be honest, Daz Layden hasn't done anything wrong.
Absolutely not. I mean, like,
He's been playing absolutely superb darts.
yeah, like
100.
both players have been throwing fantastic.
One, 3, 4.
Carl with a phenomenal switch to get the whole way down there to the treble 19.
Seems to be just taking.
Click it twice.
He just seems to be taking control of this game a wee bit.
Well, Daz isn't giving him any room for missing. That's the thing.
80.
You know, and as a good dart thrower, if your opponent's pushing you on, you'll only get better.
Oh yeah.
You
of
know,
course.
so
Yeah.
you can see that from both players. They're pushing each other hard here. Carl at this point is just averaging 90, and he's just stretched his legs here, and Daz is sitting averaging about 80, so
Not a lot in it.
there's not a lot in it.
I
1, 3,
Think-
4.
that has been missed doubles, has been Daz's downfall.
100.
Good darts again. Yeah, well, if Carl gets near that 32, he's or that
lethal.
double 16, I mean, he's
Absolutely lethal.
42.
Fucking hell. 58.
colourful language there.
A bit flowery.
You're going to get it. Look at this.
86.
Oh, I thought it was in.
Unlucky. I
Thought it
think
was
he's
in.
hit the 2 9s instead of the 2 12s.
Thought it was in.
Oh, he had a single 12. Sorry.
Aye, 57 hit.
Could be. It's hard to see that now.
Fucking act of Christ. Sorry about that, Paul.
He's finished. Is that a finish? Yeah, it is. He is. He has. He's done it.
He's very happy with the finish.
Well,
It's as bizarre a finish as I've ever seen.
I'm still trying to work it out.
I'm trying to count it myself, but hey, look, online darts, you know. Thank goodness that I'm not having to officially referee the game.
Well, we'll just let that. We'll just let that move on.
Let the players referee it between them.
58.
Answers on a postcard, folks. If you can work out how that went out.
Oh wow!
60.
A big thank you so far to everybody that's contributed to worthy charities, Mind and
100.
the Ben Cohen Stand Up Foundation.
The total is currently sitting at £930, so they're very, very close to £1,000 raised for charity, guys.
Come on, folks, get that over 1,000. Do whatever you can.
And remember, there's a Samurai 2 board up for grabs here.
134.
No.
Couldn't be bad at a tenner, that could it? Samurai 2 board for a tenner,
Not at all.
or a fiver, or whatever you can spare.
Look, anything helps.
59.
Even if it's only £1.
I'm glad you said anything helps and not every little. You'd be getting sued. Stealing slogans.
51.
This
This is another game. It's hard to take your eyes off, Mark, isn't it?
Well, you,
It's hard to pick a winner. It's hard to stop watching it.
you blink, you miss.
137.
Wow, he's putting pressure on here.
Sure
He's
is.
not going to get a good run, an easy run at this. 93, 74 left. 2 10s.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
what a finish. 93, absolutely superb.
Fantastic.
Wake up.
I think Layden has woken up.
I don't know. I think there's a bit of self-coaching going on from both players here.
Yeah.
What's the forfeit for the losing captain? You decide.
Oh,
Losing captain should do an ice bucket challenge.
37.
That'd be a good one, wouldn't
In the freezer.
it? Ooh. I'm cold thinking about that.
Yeah.
180.
Oh, fantastic.
I'll never forget your dad doing it.
Yes, he did it.
Oh, one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Yeah, it went down well.
45.
You can tell how much this means to the teams. There's Richie, only after throwing the game of his life, and he's back on supporting Daz here. But Daz has really stepped up in the last 2
I'm
legs.
telling you, Daz is an absolutely wonderful player. I've watched him that many. I've watched him,
96.
and he is absolutely. When he gets going, he's just so hard, and he can rattle out score after score after score.
95.
Dave Vanderson says that the losing captain should wear a mankini.
Ah, that's.
I think the losing captain should eat a full packet of cream crackers dry without a drink. Take them about 6 months.
58.
And we can stream it here live on YouTube.
Oh, I'll definitely stream it live.
90.
76 left for Carl. Carl's turned on in style here in this leg.
He's had to gain. He's had to grab back some of the initiative. It was taken away from him by Daz.
Yeah, two loose visits there from Daz.
56.
double 10 left for Carly's. Plenty of time. Daz could put in a heavy score here.
Absolute disgraceful. 30 score.
Well,
Not a happy day.
what can we say? He's disappointed.
No score.
No score. Oh, if that 30 had been a ton, you know.
Yeah. He's drifted again.
Frustration darts.
Boy, wrong.
Yeah, that's that, mate.
And there it is. Carl moves into a 4-3 lead. With the game in the balance and the legs in the balance, this is tense viewing for the captains.
Charles stuck at the right time.
Yeah, he's fighting
What a
travels
start.
again.
What a start.
140.
Yes.
Yeah, brilliant. Shaky P says they should sing Wuthering Heights in the style of Kate Bush.
83.
No, but I wouldn't stay around for the stream of that.
No, I wouldn't either. Because you would have to be grabbing some nether regions for some of the boys to get up that height.
58.
McAvoy streaming says yes. Yes, indeed we do.
We're like the man from Del Monte. It's all we say.
Super darts, and that's just turned a screw.
Yeah, I think it's Carl's to lose from here.
It is Charles to lose from here.
$96.
Yeah, good setup.
Favourite 32.
23.
Well, he's been absolutely lethal on it tonight.
Straight at it too. Very quick throw.
No score.
Oh,
He's just wired it. And the Lord is... I can feel the frustration in Daz's throw there, you know.
Yeah, you can feel
And
it.
have
Hear
done
it.
for his last few visits. But still alive.
Yeah, in 3 minutes.
No longer.
Yeah, well played, baby.
There it is.
Didn't come back with out there at all, pal, did I?
It wasn't pretty, was it?
No, not at all.
Lads, I don't think you're giving yourselves enough credit. It was an excellent game. We were sitting enjoying it.
We're much better than that. Listen, I'm struggling me big time with all this lockdown shit. I'll tell you now, it's proper fuzz in my head.
It's awful.
It can happen. But look, guys, to be honest with you, it's been great viewing for everybody. Daz, you went through a really strong bit, then you tapered off a bit. And Carl, to be honest,
awful tonight. Carl knows it. Carl knows what I can play like. Same as I knows what Carl can play.
Before, didn't you?
Just not being. I've been beat for last week, in fairness. But hey,
that's the way it goes sometimes. That's darts, guys. That's why we love it.
Thanks very much, lads,
Right,
for
thank you
coming
very
on
much. Cheers,
and
lads.
playing. And it's been an absolute pleasure.
Well
And
played,
we'll probably
Well
see you
played, Carl.
again at some odd time.
Definitely.
Thanks
Thank you very much.
Cheers, guys.
Good evening, lads.
Thanks.
Well, what can I say, Mark? It was... look, it was all there for the taking. You know, I think just that last couple of legs Carl took over. Daz got a bit
Daz
frustrated.
is being a wee bit hard on himself. I think
Yeah.
right, okay, he feels that hasn't played well. Yes, and maybe he does. He hasn't played well, but it was a great entertaining
Hasn't
game.
played well by his standard.
Yeah, well, yes. Well, look, you know,
Which
sometimes
is,
that happens.
you know.
and you can't take away from. He
No.
played well enough.
Absolutely.
And like at one, he brought it back to 3-all with an absolute cracking finish. You know what I mean? So
Look, that's what it was all about, you know.
darts is a game of swings and roundabouts.
Ain't that just the case? However, this means the Team Savage has edged into a 5-4 lead as we move into
Well,
game
they've been
10.
the front runners from the start.
They have, but all still to play for as Donna Gleed comes up next against Laura Turner. So stay with us. This
We'll be
one's
back.
going to be a cracker.
We break and then we'll be back shortly, folks, and we'll see you shortly.
Hey, you're right. Can you... Yeah, good, thank you. You guys? Yeah, I've been watching it as much as I can, but yeah, I've been watching the last few hours. So, good. That's fine. Do you want that down a bit, or you sure? Perfect. Not like the Northern Ireland Open, though, is it? Not with real people. Yeah. What are they all about? Guys, you've got to. It's crazy. Perfect, thank you. No problem.
Okay, ladies, best of luck, and we'll get a wee chat with you at the end of it.
No problem. Have a good game, Laura. Okay, thank you. And you, Donna.
Now this one, Mark, I have been looking forward to for the last 10 minutes since the last game was unbelievable too.
They're all brilliant. They've been all brilliant so far.
I'm ready to go, yeah.
Ah, well.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, okay. No problem.
Well, here they go. Laura, more used to being on this side of the board as of late.
100.
Yeah, these days becoming an accomplished commentator.
Doing very, very well. Great work in promoting lady starts too, by the way. Can I just say? Fantastic work there. So
and no stranger to our neck of the woods.
No.
Been over here on a few occasions.
Finalist in the Northern Ireland Open.
Well, yeah. She also has won the. She won for 2 years in a row. Who are the husband and Rob Radsma, I think it was, won the triples.
Yeah.
2 years in a row. They would have been going for 3 years in a row. Only it was done away with. But a very accomplished dart thrower is Laura.
Donna, of course.
38.
No stranger to the darting scene either, Mark.
No, I was talking to somebody yesterday and they were telling me that Laura is actually one of the most accomplished lady players on the county scene. Massive amount of appearances.
Well, Donna definitely has great support online. You can see there's a lot of mats and 25 180s in the match so far,
45.
Says Colin.
Right, well, I'm glad to see somebody doing the statistics.
Stato.
I love it. Lovely.
26.
Donna Gleed, 45 from South Ockenden in Essex. She doesn't know what dart she throws. She got them from her brother a few years ago. But they are 21 grams, she thinks.
Come sort of 1:30 a.m. of a Saturday morning in a league game, I don't know what darts I throw with either.
17.
So it's a regular occurrence.
Probably not a bad thing. Laura, 37 from Byfleet in Surrey. Plays our county darts in Surrey. And she throws with a Cosmo custom made 26 gram.
And uses them to good effect.
Absolutely.
As has been seen on the international stage.
Oh God, 40.
She actually lost out, I think, in the final to Kirsty Hutchinson a year or so ago, wasn't it? Maybe 2 years ago, maybe?
Oh, Kirsty was playing absolutely phenomenal darts that weekend.
Yeah, Kirsty won both competitions. Yeah. There was the
87.
The ranking event for the Worlds, and there was the actual Northern Ireland Open itself. Won both events. I mean, what a performance she put in that whole weekend.
Kirsty put an excellent performance in Killarney as well.
She certainly did, yeah. I think actually Laura was over doing some commentary work with the PDC at the time. She was meant to actually go to Killarney, but couldn't make it because of her commitments over there in the commentary booth beside Wayne and Pals.
Oh, Wayne and Pals, now they are as
Wayne
well.
and Pals, indeed.
Does a lot of work on ITV, I think, doesn't she? Yeah, she does a lot of work on ITV as well.
With all through lady starts now from BDO, PDC, WDF, lady starts. Laura's a household name now with
game shot in 2.
With lady starts for her analysis, which is
and an accomplished dart player as well.
Yeah, and she just moves into a 1-0 lead in this game. Shorter format in the ladies.
Laura,
get off to a good start.
Laura made her debut in 2000. For 2000 to 2006, she played for Hampshire. 46 caps, 28 wins. Then she moved to Surrey in 2006. She has had 70 appearances with 60 wins. That's an excellent win rate. Absolutely excellent.
Absolutely.
83.
Faye Smith.
Donna Gleed, 92 appearances, 53 wins with a highest average of 25.91.
Faye Smith says, "Come on, girl, 100. You got this, Dawn." Scoring tons like that. She has every opportunity, Faye.
$100.
And that's a great answer from Laura. Tremendous answer.
30.
still finely balanced, the game overall, isn't it? Team Savage and Team Stefano 5-4.
60.
Finely balanced.
Team Savage just creeping into the lead, 5-4. Don't forget, folks, click on the link that's on top of the comments there.
28.
And give to the Just Given. 2 excellent charities being supported tonight. Show your support.
60.
Very close to raising an incredible amount for one day's darts, Mark.
Well, we're near the £1,000 mark. We're just hoping to get that over the line. Please, folks, if you can, get it over the line.
45.
$25 180 in the match. That's some standard, Mark.
Super. Absolutely super.
You know what I mean? 9 games.
We haven't been disappointed yet.
60.
Well, certainly
No
I
room for
haven't.
disappointment.
No. Gloria may have been looking for divine intervention there after that dart. Was
It
that, is that how you
it was
would
divine,
describe
alright.
that?
Staff Daniel, come on, Auntie Dawn.
100.
And it seems to have has had the desired effect.
Absolutely.
78 left, 102 now coming in for Laura. She went the bull route.
36.
Just didn't work out for her. 78. Interesting to see what way. You would be expecting 18s. 3 19s for double 10. Yes. She's going to leave herself 58. She'll win an 18 to clean it. Oh,
24.
Unlucky. Unlucky.
Still leaves you with an opportunity. If Laura doesn't clean up the 66,
she'll have a dart at it.
Oh, 46.
A wee shit off the mark.
we'll call it ring rust.
Yeah, game shooting two.
Super finish. Absolutely super finish.
That's it.
Ta-da.
And Donna levels it up and makes it even closer again. This one's just too hard to call. I can't deal with it.
24.
Do you give Donna her dues there and tidying that up?
Definitely.
You know,
2 darts. Job done.
and starting to find the treble more regularly as well, getting into her flow.
I was on a phone call the other day and Donna's name was mentioned, and like I said, she's a fairly accomplished player.
Absolutely.
100.
Yeah, she's got a good rep on the county scene. Hard player. That's all the commentary I've heard.
Yeah.
Up until today, very difficult to beat.
60.
Oh, always stays with you, and takes her chances. So.
60.
Oh, that deserved better from Laura.
$45. $58.
Steady.
Yeah.
60, 58. Steady.
43.
$156 was the highest checkout we've seen on the stream today. We've had a couple of attempts at 170s.
Yeah, we have indeed.
We
missed a couple of
we
things.
even had 6
99.
perfect darts. We're getting ever closer to that elusive 9 live on the stream mark.
We're getting closer. We're getting closer. One day.
60. $100.
Oh, fantastic.
Leaves herself on a two dart possible out on 60.
Yeah, let's hope she doesn't hit a 1 dart out.
Oh, it's been done. It's been done. Do you remember in Killarney, you're by hitting busting on the 180.
I do.
By hitting 180.
I do indeed.
Dutch fella, wasn't it? Dutch fella. Over
game shot in 3.
Super darts.
Yeah,
Super darts.
Thank you.
Excited 2-1 lead. I would have said it wasn't that 180. He was overtrained.
That's it. Yeah. That's it. The darts are too well trained for the treble.
We've had some great things on the stream over the last few years.
You say great. They weren't great for some of the throwers.
No.
I remember poor Dave Evans, his head in his hands.
Do you remember playing Keen Barry? Do you remember?
60.
180 on the floor.
You don't see that too often.
And your co-commentator on the day actually
Tristan.
going viral with his comment.
Indeed.
You don't see that every day. Brilliant. Tristan, famous for his one-liners.
Some great days at the darts we've had, and those days will come back, but for now we've got online darts to enjoy. This is a more methodical game from the players. Now, both players, I would absolutely say at this point, won't be happy with
125.
Well, maybe you'll be happy with that, Donna. That's how to shut me up. But
yes,
you know, but they won't be happy with the
back in your box.
They won't be happy with the consistency they've been showing. There's certainly, you know, there is that too.
They're both throwing. Look, they've been waiting all day from like 4 o'clock.
It's a long wait.
Like this is a 5. It was 4.5 hours from the start to they got playing their game.
But this
and
is
like
more
they said,
Donna
they're the last ladies on the stream tonight.
40.
On to close the show for the ladies.
Donna Gleed in command in this leg.
Yeah, starting to find that
79.
treble much more often now as well, Donna. She's getting a good rhythm going.
60.
Consistency's key.
It always is.
Consistency is key.
A good steady 60 at times is hard to beat.
Oh, what a check! 117 out.
Brilliant.
Fantastic.
Brilliant.
Now, that's exactly how to shut me up. Players won't be happy with how they're whack here, have a 15 dart leg and move on.
Aye, stick that in your gut.
100.
Like this game has gone one way and then the other.
55.
It certainly has.
$100.
I always enjoy
Yeah,
watching these games from afar, and you become engrossed in watching it. Sometimes darts from home can be like that, certainly if you're trying to put some commentary in it.
96. $135.
The darts can just drag you in, and you kind of zone out and just enjoy it too much, you know.
41. $100.
That's another good visit. 164 here for Laura. She'll want to try and close this out quickly. Oh, that's a good start. It's a loose one.
80.
Still, 80 leaves a good lead. Donna, if she can find another treble in here.
43.
Oh, it's unlucky.
Yeah, she didn't really need to go.
No, she
for the big finish.
44.
She didn't need to go for
yeah, she has the time here. But then, listen, Donna's just taken out a 117, so
well, yes.
you're taking a risk. You know, it's calculated risk, but you're taking a risk.
And how many times has that backfired, of course?
30.
2 5s. Now 117 went in the last leg.
116 is within our range.
That's good.
16 for Tabs.
That's good. Oh!
Unlucky.
Woohoo! That almost had me off this seat. And there's not much that's taken me off it all day, but that almost did.
No score.
I was going to say, she put a massive amount of pressure on that double 5 there by having that dig. And now she's got 3 clean darts at tops.
Oh, is that a 5?
I'm not sure.
Looks a 5. Yeah.
It was a 5.
32 left.
Oh, it's gone inside. 16 left.
24.
That was a chance to
Laura needs to take this out.
establish herself in a nice lead.
Just put a scout in. She's getting closer, moving down.
Fine.
Oh, it's just gone under.
Game shot in 3.
There it is.
Super finish.
Donna Gleed doing what Donna Gleed does and cleaning up.
Well, she punished that lack of finishing from Laura.
Yeah, it's well. Look, it's 2 legs in a row, and momentum's definitely in Donna's favour here, and she's going in with the potential on her own throw to close the show here.
64.
Unlucky there. She was on the wrong side of the wire there.
Tommy McKenzie is up in arms after seeing Donna hit that one in. Get in, she said.
81.
Thank you to everybody for the support online on the chat and everything. It's been absolutely fantastic all day, keeping everybody entertained, including ourselves.
Tommy's dancing around the living room there with the darts on telly.
41. $60.
2 games left after this, folks.
$45. $41.
Both players are really.
They're pushing. They're really
They're pushing. Yeah, they're pushing themselves almost to the breaking point. You know, because you can tell that they're really.
You can hear in their voices as well.
Yeah,
you
can
the
tell
disappointment and.
Well, then look, both of these players have better pedigree than what they've shown at certain points in the game, but their pedigree has
100.
also shown at certain points of the game, which has been great. Tommy says, take nothing away from Laura, but I'm biased because Donna's in my team. And right you would be, Tommy.
You know what? If you can't support your teammate, who can you support?
Absolutely.
60.
Hasn't left to finish.
Christopher Stevens there. Go Team Stefano. It really means a lot to both teams, doesn't it?
The rivalry between the two of them has been great, and on the
look at this.
She can't finish.
39, but no, but God, she's now she's deciding what to do.
I think it's caught her.
Yeah, yeah. She was deciding. She was deciding do I go 19s, do I not? What do I do?
A good leave, absolutely super leave.
That's impeccable timing there. Impeccable timing.
100.
As is that puts pressure on the 32.
Pressure on the 32.
Yeah, game shot in 1.
Oh, copy Dave. Super game.
That's 4 darts there to put it to the wire. Woohoo! Here we go. For those still with us on YouTube, guys, remember the link is at the top of the chat. It's pinned. Click that Just Giving link. Make a donation.
Get it over the 1,000, folks.
140.
140.
Yeah, I thought so. Thought so. Tremendous starts.
$45.
That's
another travel. Yeah.
55.
No, it's not.
Is it? Oh.
It's not.
Treble 5. That's a treble.
83.
Oh, it's unlucky. Wrong side of the wire for her there.
$85.
Yeah, the rivalry on the Facebook Messenger page, group page all week's been absolutely fantastic.
60.
It's great to build it. It helps the event.
Oh, the players were definitely up for it. And you can see the appreciation in them in having been asked to take part.
Very much so. Proud to represent.
$60.
A little bit of a small tone of disappointment there in the 60 from Laura. She wanted more. But don't we all?
She needed more.
81.
Well, 81. Now she needs a treble, Laura.
Treble definitely needs.
She's found it. Or maybe it's just under. It's hard to tell. She found that one.
119.
Oh, she found them both.
Super darts.
Timing. Again, same as the last leg. Her timing was impeccable in that last leg.
If that's not in, it's very unlucky.
Yeah, she's figuring out what to do.
It was she was looking at the 18s. That was very unlucky. 94 for Laura. 18s.
93. 74.
34.
60 left now. 68.
Plays 60.
Now this is where Donna's been brilliant. The whole game, she's cleaned up opportunities like this.
Yeah. 17 ball has to be. Oh, unlucky.
43.
60
So
for
close.
Laura. She's
Bread
been
and butter.
A wee bit sketchy on her doubles at times.
It should be bread and butter for Laura now. 2 in the hand.
Oh, on the wire there.
20.
Oh, it's just gone above. She's opened the door. And both team captains they can't watch.
Oh, how close could you? Oh, 2 of them.
9. Lucky.
Tops for Laura.
Good marker.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, well done, Laura.
And the game.
Thanks, Donna.
Well, it was hard.
That was hard work.
It was
Well
hard
done,
work.
guys.
Aye.
Well done, good game.
Well-
Really, it was nip and tuck the whole way. It was enthralling. There was patches where you were both brilliant and patches where you were struggling to find your rhythm. But overall, it was a great watch because there was nothing between you for the majority of the game.
No,
Yeah.
it was up and down, up and down.
I'll turn.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't see you. There you go. I have to go on tiptoes. God sake.
Certainly get Donna a step ladder.
Get her a stool there quick.
No, listen, it was a really enjoyable game to watch, guys. Donna, like, you were absolutely cleaning up anything Laura was leaving for you, and Laura, that was kind of putting you under more pressure every time you had a finish because you could tell that you knew Donna was going to kind of eat it up if you didn't take it out.
Yeah, me and Donna have had many a fantastic battle, especially at Hailing Island over the years. And,
Yeah.
what to expect, and it was like, it's just so strange playing at home. It's not quite the same, but it's still
It's not
brilliant.
quite the same, but
We can do
No.
that. We can raise money for charity, so it's all fantastic.
Well, that's it. Yeah, and look, we're not too far off a total of hitting over £1,000 here raised today. So absolutely fantastic for such great causes. And thank you both so much for taking part. It's been a pleasure watching your game. And Laura, I'm sure you'll really enjoy having to listen to somebody talking about darts rather than you having to do it.
I'd much rather talk about it than play it.
Isn't that the case, huh?
Okay, ladies, thanks very much, and it's been an absolute pleasure. Cheerio.
Thanks, guys.
And bye-bye.
Bye.
Two ladies enjoying themselves there.
Absolutely, yeah. No doubt they'll crack open a bottle of wine now.
They'll finish up for the evening. to watch the remaining games. And with 2 games left, and with Laura winning that one, Mark, these 2 games are now all important. And I just wonder what happens next as we're moving on to David Wawrzewski and Paul Marsh at 6-4 going into Team Salvage.
I think that's Wawrzewski.
Well, I may not be able to pronounce it, but I'll ask him. And listen, guys, we really appreciate you staying with us on YouTube. We'll be back very, very soon. Remember to click that Just Giving link, get us over the £1,000 for today, and we'll be back with you very shortly.
Thank you, folks.
That's all right. That's right. Wawrzewski. Yeah. That's fine. I'll take that all day. Don't worry. Mr. Marsh. I'm good to you.
I've got to say, I haven't spoken to you, but bloody unlucky in both ways.
Thank you very much.
The Q school. The Q school.
Why is my camera walking? Alright. I've got it straight on here.
What do you do? Just turn your 20, 90 degrees to the right. Will you zoom in on that one, guys, or are you okay with it? You only see the left hand. Especially up to the top 2/3. The trust is there, but he does fight for London. Can you see it all, guys? That's fine. I'm good with that. Channel 4, did you join me or what?
I'll join you. It's easier.
Code is X6X.
X6X, right? We're
without have no soul.
Okay, lads, that she's ready to go. Best of luck, and we'll get a wee chat with you at the end.
All the best, Davey. Have a good game, sir. All the best. Cheers, mate. Start whenever.
All important game now.
Ready when you are. Well, I'm ready.
Well, the best that Team Stefano can hope out of this is a draw.
83.
Yeah, well, Wazzy is leading out against Swampy Paul Marsh. It's going to be a big ask here of it's going to be a big ask of Team Stefano to get this back to 6 each.
41.
I see a Samurai 2 board. I hope that's not the one they're giving away.
That's it, the Samurai 2. You're looking at it live on McAvoy
But
Darts.
not that Samurai.
No, well, I hope not. No. Swampy would be throwing out a cardboard cutout if that's the case.
45.
A fine board, though.
Yes.
Top quality.
They're starting to make a name for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much, David Brown. We try our best. And it has been a great night's entertainment here on the stream.
16.
A great day's entertainment.
Of course, provided by the excellent players that we featured today.
Yeah, have to give the captains credit. They've picked two fantastic teams, haven't they?
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Oh, 22.
There was great fanfare last week when they were introducing all the players day by day. They were introducing a few players, and it was great. It was great.
I'm not sure how they did the draw, but however it was done, it's worked out in favour of darts, hasn't it? Because every game's been nip and tuck, and you know we've done a lot. To be fair, Henry Coates started today.
Young Henry, 14 years of age. Absolutely wonderful.
And he set the tone for the whole day.
Brilliant.
You know.
Rebecca Hoyland, yes, we're more than delighted to have you on board and have you watching, and we're glad you're enjoying it.
135.
$54.
Going to be tense games. These ones are going to be tense legs. Like, you know, you don't want to be in Wazzy's position here, do you?
No.
You know, I could be the man to lose it for my team. And then Swampy, you want to be Swampy. You know what I mean? You want to be the guy that get you over the line.
think this is all about bragging rights.
Oh, well, 1-0. Swampy goes into a lead. And now he's got darts. Breaking early. Giving each other the very best of order too.
Definitely. Not like some of the in-game commentary we were getting earlier on.
Mickey was fantastic.
Brilliant.
Wasn't he?
Absolutely brilliant.
I really enjoyed Mickey Reed's commentary on himself earlier. And even Laura Turner in the last game seeking a bit of divine intervention.
Correct, yes.
Which worked out in her favour in the end.
It did indeed.
16. $140.
Good darts. Christopher Stevens says if you enjoy pressure you want to play last. He's right. If you enjoy the pressure you do want to play last. Look at this. 140, 125 right back at you.
180.
There it is.
Wazzy is on fire.
Wazzy is on fire. As we've been told many times in the comments. If you are watching online, folks, please do click that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up and the bell notification. We'll let you know when we're live with more online darts.
109.
Great darts. 32 left and an excellent leaf.
After 12 darts, sitting on 32. Swampy staring down the barrel of losing his throw here again.
58. $16.
Just gone inside. And Shanghai on the Samurai 2. Can it be done? There's a certain Asian feel to that. Shanghai on a Samurai. Oh.
Big and rhymes all the time.
Lyrical genius, Mark.
Lyrical.
Johnny Stefano says Wazzy is an untapped
12.
talent. Well, there's going to be plenty knowing his talent but come the end of this game.
15-2.
That's a steal. That's a steal in my opinion.
Well, what I'm going to say about that untapped talent, he could have done with tapping a double there.
Yeah, he could have.
100.
Bobby George's great old saying, scores for show, doubles for dough.
Yeah, he made plenty of dough out of his doubles too, the same guy.
Surely. And even missing them.
Yeah.
100.
Yeah, you know for sure he made the money. You can see it, he wears it. The Bling King. These trebles are going back in again.
I
At
used
great
to
pace
wonder
here.
all that gold on his hands, how he could lift the dart and throw it.
I suppose it's, you know, there wouldn't have been more weight in his hand than there would have been for the likes of Martin Adams, who did the same thing.
100.
Used to wear a fair amount of bling. Did Wolfie? Colin Savage, steal or no steal, I'll take it. Good man, Colin.
96.
It's getting tense in the comments there, Mark. Just letting you know, Colin Savage and Johnny Stefano they're nip and tuck in the comments.
Game shot in 3.
116, what a check out. And Wazzy is on fire. And that goes to 2-1. Such a tight game. We move back now to Swampy on throw.
Well, Dave Anderson is right. He says Wazzy will come good, but he just did.
60.
Yeah, absolutely. Wazzy will come good, and indeed he did. Wazzy's my hero, Andrew Culling.
140.
There's a big love in for Wazzy here, isn't there?
Definitely.
He may
You can
go
actually-
professional quick because he's.
You can actually feel the love in the stream
I
here.
feel like I want to give him a virtual hug,
96.
but I'll hold off to my better nature. He's definitely fainting the treble more regularly, though.
81.
Oh, you have to love the comments. Oh.
80. One, two, one.
Great darts. He's just absolutely woken up over his last two legs.
It's time that samurai was put to the sword.
No.
I'll get my coat. I'll get my coat.
Thank God you're not here for the weekend.
127.
Was he? Oi, oi, oi.
Indeed.
180. Darts.
Super darts.
Game shot in one.
What a dart. What
That's
a
that's
dart. What a
two
leg.
two cracking legs back to back.
13 dart leg.
Two cracking legs back to back to pull it to two each and to put it back on throw. And now Wazzy is in the driving seat.
83.
Is that a second one?
121.
It was,
was.
but the third one was just a wee shade below where it should have been.
60.
God, they're all singing Wazzy's praises online here.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel that there's a vibe to it, you know.
Folks, where's the Swampy
I don't know how,
fan club?
I don't know if there's so much a Wazzy fan club, if you get my drift.
Yes,
I think there's maybe some out of context love there.
60.
could be. All strictly above board.
Absolutely. Suzanne Campfield is explaining to Andrew that he
45.
perhaps shouldn't be as in love with Wazzy as he should, but maybe not nicer terms.
Well, just certainly not for
70.
repeating on the live stream.
Yeah, we'll hold off on that.
But we catch your drift, Suzanne.
1, 2, 3.
That's better from Swampy.
98.
Wazzy's right back at it.
Slave to finish. 3 dart possible.
140's great here, isn't it?
He's into the treble already.
Brilliant. Don't bust it. Oh, he
160.
he's hit tops.
12 left.
He's
12
hit
left.
tops. 130 to go. That's in.
20.
That one went
120.
Oh, he was going for
I was going to say the second one went double quick time.
2 5s.
Yeah, 2 darts. Darts, mate.
And there it is. Swampy moves into a 3-2 lead.
Nip and tuck this game. Nip and tuck.
It's unbelievable.
That looks like an treble 20, or is it just dip below it?
7.
Just
Yeah,
dip
it
below.
is Just dip below, unfortunately.
$140.
Great start. Absolutely great start. If this was football, we would be saying this is end-to-end stuff.
End to end, yeah. A very open game. But it's not. This is the darts.
He's in again.
95.
Great darts.
It's been so topsy-turvy with players. You know, it's been break versus.
Yeah.
You know, it hasn't been.
Very few players have actually run away with the game today.
Yeah.
If any, I can't actually sit back and think of any player has actually just powered ahead and won a match.
I think just.
58.
Yeah, like I say, the very first game of the day, Henry's the only player for me that really stamped authority early on in the game and never looked back.
Cracking wee player, I have to say. I will be watching out for that young fella in future.
139.
Ian McFarlane looked like he was going to do it. And then from a 4-1 position went back to 4 each and got over the line at the end.
Yeah.
44.
Hot off the press there from Dave Vanderson.
We've reached the £1,000 mark.
£1,000 raise for the charities today. Unbelievable. So congratulations to everybody involved with that. To all you guys watching online and who've been donating.
60.
Absolutely tremendous.
Thank you, Suzanne. We try our best. We're glad you've enjoyed it.
Oh, that's unlucky.
124.
Super darts.
What a leave. That's how to put pressure on.
Yes, you would think this is a must take.
See, you were leaving us in suspense there, Swampy.
He said he was thinking about it.
He had the crowd in his hand.
He was just absolutely had us here in bated breath. With bated breath here.
The crowd were in the palm of his hand.
Sign of a good entertainer.
Absolutely. Wazzie's as good an entertainer as you'll see. The scoring is simply fantastic.
Like the start, it's great. Like, Wazzie's on 89.
He's averaging 90. 89.6. He's all about averaging 90.
And Swampy is on 84.6.
He's averaging 90 and getting beat 4-2. How on earth that's happening, I don't know. But again, timing. Paul Chizzy. Look at the pinned comment at the top. You'll see the Just Giving link. You can donate up there. We appreciate
91.
it.
Great darts. Names himself on the big fish. We've seen it missed a few times today.
I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it go. It could go. It could go.
It's on.
Oh!
That's actually the closest I think yet.
Yeah, I'll give that closer than the last one we've seen. Yeah, fair enough.
Excellent effort. Absolutely superb effort.
Kind of heartbroken it didn't go in, to be fair.
I am a bit deflated.
Took the wind out of my sails there, was
it? Definitely did. It took a lot of wind out of something. A miscalculation there.
17.
He's opened the door for a possible 104 out for Swampy.
Can he close it out in style? 54 ball. What do you reckon?
What would be style?
Oh, the old traditional route it is then.
Albury. 64. Yeah, tops left. 2 4s coming in. Yep, left for Wazzy.
In one.
And that's it. We'll be going on for another leg.
This
has been a thoroughly enjoyable day.
Yeah.
It's one of them. You're just enjoying every leg, and you just want every leg.
It's now getting. It's now getting to a point though where Wazzy. When you get the 4-3, you want to be putting that leg in again to get it right down to the decider, don't you? You really want to be pushing.
And you're against
40.
Yeah, and once you're against the darts and your opponent hits a 140, it takes something special.
Paul Marsh Swampy has been just
100.
I appreciate the online love-in that we've had for Wazzy, but let's give Paul Marsh Swampy his due here. He has been impeccable.
Super.
You know, like he's been hitting that treble for fun again. He's in it again.
84.
I mean,
at this stage, he's making Wazzy chase the game.
Yeah. But it looks like Wazzy doesn't mind chasing it. He's quite enjoying it, you know.
The boys are having great fun. The boys are having great fun. There's Johnny, and I think that's Wazzy he's talking about. His second season in the London Super League, he hit 360 tons over 28 games in 2017-2018. Wow.
100.
Wow.
There's another one.
There's
He's hit another 2 in this leg alone. Keep counting, Johnny. Keep counting.
Mr. Stats, huh?
$43.
A big thanks to everybody that tuned in today too, because without you two, you know, there wouldn't be any point doing this.
100.
There's another ton. Many's that he's hit now?
Well,
I'm not talking about this game.
Johnny's keeping score. He's been keeping score from 2017.
It's just 6,452nd ton. Hold on now, this is on. Oh, I was going to say that was on the close out in style also.
It's been hit today already.
100.
The highest finish 156.
$59.
56 to close the show. Swampy again has us in the palm of his hand, taking his time. What's that? Is that going into an 8?
It has.
16.
Oh, and he's missed. He has missed. He's opened the door.
Into.
It's going to the last leg.
Oh,
this the last leg.
We know it was going this way, Marshy.
It had to be. It had to be. Correct, was he? It was going to the last leg.
I love it.
Dave Anderson said he's been keeping score from 1972.
60.
No computers in them days.
No.
I'd say it's boxes and boxes and
he had
boxes
it
of paper.
on a jotter. A jotter.
Well, from 1972, there's a queer pile of them now.
1972's being kind. He might have started chiseling it in stone.
I know, but we are being nice.
60. Oh, 45.
Might just be me, but these two players have had me in the palm of their hand this whole game. It's been fantastic watching.
Yeah, Dave, we knew you were talking about Johnny.
I'm sure that the hundreds of players and people watching today that we've had on have enjoyed it every bit as much as we have.
Absolutely wonderful. It's been brilliant. It's been from the first start to, well,
where we're at.
Where we're sitting right now.
The treble again.
It's been a day of absolute entertainment. These boys have just shown and showcased the UKDA today.
Yeah, very much so.
It just shows you what you folks have to look forward to in the new season when it gets started.
16.
I think a treble would have helped there. And the deciding leg, a treble would have helped there.
Looks like a treble in. Two. That's
That's
two of them. He could be going for the third one. Oh, he's looking to leave 32. Very close.
1-3-3's perfect. 1-2-1.
Straight out at this point. Just
81.
Good leave. Good leave. It puts the pressure now on Swampy to take this out.
It's a
Three darts.
straight race here, Mark. It's a sprint. Get over the lane. Swampy then. 3 darts to win it.
Tops. Oh, he loves it. He loves it. The drama.
Oh!
He's missed it. He's missed.
He took too long. He took too long. And now tops for Wazzy.
In one.
And it's in! It's unbelievable! Oh my goodness! He's putting it to the last. Putting it to the last game.
It was a scrap. A proper Super League scrap, wasn't it?
Lads,
my camera's broke, my front camera, so it'll just have to be this. But Paul, what a gentleman you are.
Well, guys, what a game of darts.
We thoroughly enjoyed that right from the very start. It was a great game and very, very closely fought battle between the two of you.
It was very strange. It was almost as if at the start neither of you wanted to hold your own throw, and it was it was back and forth and back and forth.
Too much on it. That's what I say.
Yeah,
definitely too much respect. Definitely too much respect.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, look, guys. Everybody that was watching online absolutely loved that game. Like, the comments have gone mad for it. You have really put on a show. It's an absolute credit to you. And again, look, what an advertisement for UKDA to have that type of a game on. So,
thank you to McAvoy Streaming. They've been absolutely.
Thanks very much. Thanks very much, lads. It's been an absolute pleasure having you on. Thanks very much.
We'll just let you know, lads, before you go,
go ahead.
that donations have reached over £1,000.
That's fantastic, very much, everybody. Well done, everyone. Well done. That's superb. Stay safe, everyone. Thank you.
Thanks so much for talking.
Thank you, lads. It's been an absolute pleasure and an honour to have you on, lads. Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you. Cheers. Bye.
Wow. What a game, Mark. What a game.
We've been lucky. That
blessed. We've been blessed.
Absolutely. Game after game after game today. There hasn't been a game that hasn't brought some value to this.
No, it's incredible. You just look at the ton plus scoring there from both. Brilliant. I mean, there was literally nothing between it. We did see the guys saying on the comments there that Wazzy was a power scorer. I mean, he showed it. A beautiful 116 checkout.
I would have to say that, on the balance of things, Swampy power scored just as well.
Oh, listen, both players played their part. I actually thought in the early stages Swampy was going to run away with it. The entertainment value at the end, whether he was trying to compose himself or whether he was, whether he knew that he was providing entertainment, I don't know. But I mean, it was unbelievable, incredible stuff.
Even the waiting and all for the hit.
Fantastic.
Absolutely brilliant.
And we move into the last game. It's 6-5 to Team Savage. And the last game coming up, Conan Whitehead and Dafydd Edwards. Both guys have a lot on their shoulders to get their team over the line.
They have. And we're putting no pressure on them, by the way.
Zero pressure, guys. We'll be back really, really soon, guys, with the last game of the evening. Please stay with us. Thanks.
Thanks very much.
No worries. How you doing? Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, mate.
Hi guys.
I don't know, sorry, I didn't have my speaker turned up, so I didn't know if you were talking. No.
I'm on there, mate.
What channel are you on, Conan? Channel 4. Yeah. Have you got a code?
Yep, it's 4 Juliet Charlie.
Yep.
Give it 2 minutes, just got to change the flight, busted one.
Absolutely. I've been great. These are quite great games.
Okay, lads, that's you ready to go. Best of luck, and we'll have a wee chat with you at the end.
Yeah, no worries.
Alright.
All the best, Dafydd.
All the best, mate.
So we move, ladies and gentlemen, to the final game of the evening.
39.
Stacey.
Oh, what a start. What a start, 180.
The Barbarian kicks off.
99.
The way he wants to continue.
Well, Conan's no stranger to...
How do you think the nerves are for the two captains at the minute?
Well, I would say Colin has nothing to lose at this stage because a draw will suit him, but a win will be even better.
125.
I'd say Stefano's down on his knees praying for an equaliser here.
Great darts there from Dafydd. So if it's a draw, do both of them have to eat a full packet of cream crackers dry?
Well, here, do you know what? That could be interesting.
See who finishes first for the win. Good Lord. That'd be the longest stream ever, wouldn't it?
Could be.
66.
$85.
Leaves himself on a 2 dart out.
$55.
I'm just looking at one of the comments.
Yeah, Dave Vanderson has some comedic value online, there's no doubt.
Yes, throwing out a few things there.
Fish hooks. He's waiting for a bite.
Unlucky, unlucky.
$30.
That sounds like a plan, Colin Savage. If it's a draw, I'll challenge Mr. Stefano best of 9 on a magnified darts at a date to be decided.
Oh, 9.
So after kicking off with the 180,
yeah,
Dafydd could come in and...
It's been a bit scrappy for the last 6 darts.
It's the pressure.
62.
It's the pressure of being in the deciding game. Can't believe it has come down to the last game. I think at 4-1 up. At 4-1 up.
There, that's
Team Savage.
Conan gets in there.
Team Savage must have been thinking 4-1 up.
We're coasting.
Let's get this done and dusted in the bag and get the bragging rights home.
Sure, he had the burger and chips ordered for heading home.
$100.
Game on, says Chloe.
Conan Whitehead, 35 from Rhiannon and Kent, places county darts for London. Throws with a custom-made dart, 23 grams.
47.
Has moved between the two codes, 27 to 2011. Was a BDO player, then from 2011 to 2015 was a PDC player, and now back with the
UKDA.
He's now with the UKDA. Dafydd Edwards.
36.
Dafydd Edwards from 34 from Wrexham in Wales, plays for UKDA. Throws with a QSO Aurora, 21 grams.
Light darts, 21 grams.
Light compared to what I throw with.
Got to be accurate with a 21 gram dart. He is pretty accurate. He's fainting trebles here.
Yeah,
83.
Absolutely. Conan Whitehead had his county debut in 2006. Has made 21 appearances for Kent. 64 appearances for London with 43 wins, and his highest average was 34.55.
43.
It's the type of game now. Both players are, I suppose, going to, much like the Laura Turner game, they're going to push each other. When one hits a big score, you'll find the other follows. And
140.
Yeah, they're playing off each other.
Oh,
they're
absolutely.
reacting to each other's scores.
Conan now with 46. And clearly favours double 16. And that's why. Richard Elms, come on, Co. Mark Griffin, I agree. Absolutely superb darts from Conan here. Dafydd ain't too bad either by the look of it.
180.
Ah, what a start. What a start. Absolutely wonderful.
140.
Colin Savage, where's that 180 count at now?
Indeed. The standard today has been absolutely phenomenal.
39.
Well, if this is the standard that these guys are going to have to compete with week in, week out at the UKDA, I think everybody's in for a treat.
180.
Oh, super darts. Super darts.
180, 39, 180, 102 left after 9.
98.
70.
He had a dig.
He did.
Colin had said 29 and then Dafydd decided to bang another one in there.
It's a rapidly changing situation. And
it's fluid. Fluid motion.
2-1.
Dafydd ain't giving this one up.
Oh, Richie Howson is donating £1 for every 180 hit. Well done, Richie.
140.
Great gesture. He may have fuzzy frozen there a wee bit.
It could be.
Yeah.
That's it back now.
It froze on him, unfortunately.
180.
There's another one, Richard. Get your wallet out.
There's an £1. There's an £1.
31 quid.
I want all 9 daughters between now and the
39.
Richard be out of fortune.
31. Colin's not letting him away with it.
45.
You can see why Conan was in the PDC.
58.
Power scoring is just phenomenal.
He's just not letting Dafydd away with anything, is he? That's the thing. He's punishing any sort of missed starts at all.
40.
Richard had donated 30 already. Has to give another quid in now. I would hold off on that because
I would hold off on
it
that.
could go up yet, Richard.
80.
39.
30.
Yeah, it's a good take. It's a good take. And a 3-1 lead for Conan.
$140.
Dafydd again, not giving this up lightly.
Oh, he's putting the fight up.
No,
No doubt about it.
absolutely.
$100.
41. 76.
Just in case all you people watching on YouTube think we have lost our mics, we're just engrossed in watching the darts here. It's a great standard. It's a great game of darts. Sometimes you just have to sit back, enjoy it, and
it's
relax.
what you call jaw dropping.
Yeah, it's certainly
1-2-1.
It's certainly setting out a marker, isn't it, for anybody that's under the UKDA banner. You know what they're going to have. You know the standard they're going to have to be at to compete.
It's been a pleasure all day dealing with these boys and ladies. It's been
Everyone involved has been
Game is
fantastic.
brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
And there's Dafydd again with another leg on the board. Keeping Conan honest here.
Well, Conan's not getting it all his own way.
No, he's certainly not a runaway favourite here.
Yes, Dave,
not by any means.
Anderson, the whole day has been fantastic.
140.
And I'd like to thank all the players for their cooperation all week. Giving me all the wee bits of information
57.
that we could use on the stream today, connecting up and being on time for their streams and all today. It's been an absolutely fantastic effort, and the cooperation has been absolutely brilliant from all the players.
180.
On behalf of Michael,
There's another one.
yous.
There's another pound, Richie.
Oh, here, Richie. There's another pound.
Which?
Oh, here, hold on.
59.
Oh, that looked so much better.
So it did.
The 177s count.
Richie Howson's wallet will look better after that one.
145.
Oh, unlucky. And he couldn't go for a 180. But he's left himself 36.
$82. First up. Great leg, mate. Good, mate.
Very strong.
All over it.
59.
Dafydd Edwards is literally millimetres away from hitting 177s on repeat here.
He's not that far away.
It's kind of annoying my happiness because I'd make Richard throw a quid in for that 177.
Conan's averaging around about 82.26.
84.
Has just dropped off a wee shade.
Conan's on the...
He's just below the 80.
He's on the cusp of victory here if he can keep his standard up for this leg.
128.
Richard says, not fun for me.
Super. Anything we can do to make that wallet of yours later, we are happy
42.
to oblige.
Absolutely.
And I'm sure the players are.
A couple of guys earlier on saying that it's that long from you put a pound out of it, there was moths coming after the pounds.
Well, I heard the figures on the coins were blinking. I hadn't seen the Layden that long.
There was a rumour the last time he dropped a coin hit him on the back of the head before he was right picked up. It's only a rumour.
Yes, Paul
120.
Marsh, a great advert for darts of any code or gender tonight and today.
Yes, darts is alive and well, folks. Alive and well.
81.
Now, another 120 from Dafydd here would put the cat amongst the pigeons.
44.
Unlucky. Just a few poor scores here has just cost him in this leg. Oh, taps for a 119.
Oh, what a way that would have been to finish it. What a way that would have been to finish it.
85.
Keeps it honest. 40 for the draw for on
2 10s.
2 10s.
2 5s.
That's leg shot.
And there it is.
Got it.
And it's 6 each. Unbelievable scenes in the last game. Can you believe it?
Well played, Conan. Absolutely superb darts throughout. Great display of scoring. Absolutely super finishing as well. You didn't do an awful lot, Dafydd. Wasn't an awful lot you done wrong.
No, there wasn't a lot I could do there. I didn't play well, but you know, you get him with Conan. He's a great player, and he showed that.
It was a case of at times you were just a passenger.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, he took the 10 darts in.
That's it.
You know,
Listen, very, very strong. There's somebody coming in to celebrate.
Okay. We got him on there. He's famous.
I think she can't say well done.
Yeah, that's it. She was watching on the tally.
I'm very, very, very rarely played without a drink. That was nervous. Well, no, you didn't even turn up there, Dafydd. No, you played wrong out, pulling and pushing, and
it was a really enjoyable game, and more than anything, guys, you banged in a few 180s, which actually ended up costing Richie Howson a couple of quid. So that's even better.
He's got it. Don't worry.
He's good for it.
I'd say if you had known, you would have been a few more 180s hit there.
Well, do you know, every time I went to 180, I thought, oh, that's a Richie Howson pound.
Yeah.
It
was spurring you on to hit more.
It's super. Lads, thanks very much for a very entertaining game, lads.
Well done to everyone today.
Yes, Mark. Yeah, it's been a pleasure, folks, and it's been an absolute privilege working with you all. And thanks very much for joining us. Thanks a lot, lads, and we'll talk again.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers, lads.
So there's the stats. They speak for themselves. Conan scoring.
That's PDC standard.
Well, listen. There's in my eyes, there's no such thing as PDC or UKDA
Okay,
or PDO
well, I
standard.
suppose after
There's the standard of the game that's on, and to be fair, Conan's standard was just that level above Dafydd's there in that game. Unbelievable game of darts from Conan. To pull back to get the 6-all draw. You know, Colin Savage screaming, run about, twirling the shirt round, the whole lot. Unbelievable. What a day of darts. What a day of darts this has been.
And Johnny Stefano's knees is out of his trousers.
Yeah, he was sliding. That's because he burnt a hole in him sliding about when he was 4-1 up. But thankfully, the two guys, I believe, are going to join us.
Yeah, they're going to join us now. Just folks, we're just going to take a wee quick break. We're going to get the boys on board, and then we'll see you back in about 3, 4, 5 minutes. Okay.
Stay with us, guys. Welcome back.
That's us, Slave boys. Yep, thanks very much, boys, for joining us, and it's been an absolute pleasure working with you today. Just a few wee words from yourselves there, just to talk to the folks at home.
Yeah, first, I think obviously we said from the beginning that it was all about the charity. We always knew, like once the draw come out, that every game was going to be nice and competitive. And the winners were always going to be the viewers, the ones that were watching it, and obviously the charities. We're just over the moon that we've broke the £1,000 barrier, which doubled what we.
That's that. Yep.
No, it's been fantastic.
Just to back up what Johnny said there, the banter all day in the group. With all the lads and ladies, as you've seen, it's things you got to make it worthwhile. We know ourselves. It was a chance to raise great money for charity. We all can't wait till the world resets itself and get back playing, and get started properly. But it's just been a fantastic day, and I hope everybody at home has enjoyed it. Mark, you guys have done a superb job. Your commentary has been first class. The streaming, the banter on the YouTube page, it's just been brilliant. I can't praise everybody highly enough.
Well, we enjoyed doing it. It was an absolute pleasure.
Yeah, I think a big hand has to go out to all the players involved, guys, who were phenomenal. Every one of them up for it as if it were a county game or if it were an open tournament to win. Everybody went out there and played for the win. I'm sure at certain stages you two guys were probably sent messages to each other having an absolute fit of laughter over the amount of slagging that was going on online from the different teams. It was tremendous. The atmosphere all day, it's been like it has been like a county day at darts. The slagging's been fantastic. The crack amongst the players, everything. Brilliant. It's been...
Yeah. Oh, at 4-1 up, I was sending pictures of a cigar. But, at half time, but no, and look, in fairness, all the guys and girls are absolute quality.
Brilliant.
They've got up and done this today. They've talked about how nervous. They've actually said it's been more nervous today than they can't wait to get up on the stage and play. But credit to them all, and I can't thank them all enough for agreeing to take part. It's been phenomenal.
Yeah, and as you
another thing, we could always say that we encompassed the whole lot. We had a 14-year-old started off then, and we could all see the talent that Emery's got, and that was something that was in my mind that I wanted to highlight. Certain players that I knew that could actually be highlighted in this sort of forum, and they'd be happy to represent not only themselves but the UKDA and what we're trying to achieve.
Yeah, well, he absolutely blew that away today. He just absolutely come out all guns blazing. He was amazing, absolutely amazing. He's gained.
I tried to get him, but he wouldn't answer the phone to me. He was really taken.
I think that it must have been a brown envelope or something in the background there from.
Brilliant.
The hardest thing for us, like Johnny and myself, we could have picked 10 teams of 12.
Yeah.
So much talent there, and hopefully we'll get to do a few more of these now, and other players will get a chance to showcase themselves. I can't thank you enough, lads, for the opportunities they've given us today.
We were more than happy to get on board. Yeah. We were absolutely delighted to be involved, and it's been an absolute pleasure from day one.
Yeah,
thank you for getting us involved.
I would just like to say, guys,
I have just noticed that there's a few people turned around and saying on the streaming chat that the two captains should have had a game to decide.
Well, we might.
To be fair, suggested early doors.
Yeah, so we can maybe look into.
He'll get in when ready.
Yeah, sorry, Mark. Just a couple of people I can't forget for today.
You've got the floor. Walk away.
Dave Anderson, his updates on social media, posting results,
brilliant.
Helping out in the background.
Yep.
All day has been superb. Morgan Barrell with updating Twitter, etc. just a massive thank you to all. And I have to really say at this stage, a big thank you to Tony Martin. Tony has been hanging on for 2 weeks.
I've seen the post. Hoping he was going to get a call up.
It broke my heart, but he scored on his game superbly, I thought. So,
yeah, absolutely, and has done many times, and will continue to.
Like it's Liverpool, I'm sure it wasn't, difficult for all.
Yeah,
so.
Well, thankfully we're all about darts and not football, so we can move on from that one very quickly before Tony tries to get our streams banned. But listen, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure working with you. We really appreciate being on board. Yeah. And look, again, I'm totally behind the idea of let's keep these going. Let's do them again. Yeah. And look, the biggest winner of all, yes, it's great to get UKDA out there showcased with the talent right across the board, but there's 2 very worthy charities are going to receive a lot of money in times that charities are finding it difficult to get that. So well done to you guys, and well done to all the players for making that happen,
and everybody that contributed today to that total.
Get you that $9. I thought I was going today.
We were close.
You were sitting. I was saying about you 2 boys on your knees. You had to seen me.
If Johnny was on his knees, he's probably still taller than me. So anyway, Mark, thank you all.
Right, lads. Thanks for joining us here, and we're going to say good night to everybody and everybody at home. It's been an absolute pleasure. A big thanks to everybody that's took part today and all the players who have absolutely made it a wonderful event today.
Fantastic, yeah.
From wall to wall for all the partners, the UKDA partners, the 2 main sponsors, L Style and Darts Corner. Absolutely wonderful. And folks, we're going to say good night and thank you very much, boys, for joining us.
Make sure Dave lets us know who wins that samurai board, because he never shut up about it all day.
Yes, we will. We'll be posting everything online.
Superb.
Thanks very much, lads.
Guys, thanks a lot.
Okay, look, folks.
Have a great evening. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Bye, guys.